trust me. Well, welcome back to the Culture Show.
Hey, Culture Show!
Ladies and gentlemen. Chuck me my beanie, bro.
Bro, do you know what? Do you know what? The new segment of the show called "Fucking with Millsy."
No, welcome back.
Welcome back. How are you, bro?
Yeah, good, bro. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm acting like I don't speak to you every fucking day.
Yeah, I know.
This show and shit. No, fuck, man. What's news?
Not drinking today, huh?
I'm on the fucking Pepsi Max. I'm on what's it called? Dry July. Dry July. It'll be July by the time this comes out.
Yeah, he's training for it.
Yeah, I'm training for it 100%. For those of you who don't know, I've been bunkmating with Millsy lately. I love him to death. I love Mr. Cameraman. I love him to fucking death. But shit, it's been a journey. It has been a crazy journey. Millsy, how many times do you reckon I've turned on you in the last 10 days? You can't see it right now, but he's doing this one. But yeah, bro, fucking man, what's there to touch on quickly before we bring the guest on? Cursor dropped a new fucking single a week after his new album, bro. Not even a week, 3 days?
There's no understanding his ways, bro.
He's like,
he posted it, bro, and hits a nail on the head.
Yeah,
bro. Straight up, bro. Literally,
it makes perfect sense. But I just love. He's like, I'm retired, 10th album done. Boom, here's a single. No, but literally, I was thinking about it too. When you think about it, it's from the Nebulizer, right? So that's 10 albums plus 2 or 3 mixtapes. I could be wrong. Plus 150 to 200 promo tracks on top of that over the years. That's 500 fucking tracks right there.
Plus features as well.
Yeah. Well, fuck, I didn't even take that into account.
Not many, but
yeah.
With rates and stuff.
Yeah, he got
back in the day. He's got a few with
Future. He's got one Future and Buck as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What's up, Cursor homie?
Yeah.
The start of that one. Man, but fucking... Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today is a steady and quick rise in the scene. From Melbourne through to Tassie, he played a crucial part in the return of Oz battle rap in Greeley versus Dunn D by going toe-to-toe with the UK Don CHAZZA MCQUEEN. Here to tell us about that and more, it's Erik Devine!
Let's go.
What's going on, my bro?
Not much.
Just the first thing I want to ask, bro, is it Devine or is it Devine?
Yeah,
Devine. I remember, bro, because do you remember back in the day, whenever we used to kick out, I used to be like, Erik Devine with the Devine pussy. I always used to do that shit, bro.
You're definitely not the only one that said Devine, so yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Times. But also just to add, I'm actually from Newcastle, just into that intro there.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
Been for
bad.
Melbourne the last 5 years or so, but yeah, did go over to Tassie for the battles and stuff recently.
For some reason, I thought you were a Tassie. I don't know why. Are you just always there, kicking it there?
I've heard that from heaps of people as well, actually.
Because you're close to Lockie and Greeley and
Last couple of years, I've been sort of linking up with the Tassie boys. So Lockie Hamill, me and brother Pete Bessel, we've got a
talented motherfucker.
EP on the way.
I love that. What's that cafe you joined?
Coffee Shop.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Coffee shop. That was the most fun I've ever had. Making a track. It came together in the beat was 40 minutes at 3 a.m. on the piss, me and Pete. He just chopped that out, just sampled it and just put it together.
That's how the best songs are made, bro. Yeah,
man. And we just half pissed wrote these verses real quickly, and it was basically just kind of about how we met and just kind of kicking back and just having a chat at the coffee shop. Stoned and just fucking.
That's sick. All natural coming together. And, that's perfect.
Lockie filmed the clip for that in 40 minutes in a cafe, just before they shut, and just threw it all together. So it was just one of those really
spare
rushed.
Of the moment.
Yeah. Comes together and just amazing.
It's honestly one of my favorite songs that I've put out. So.
Dude, yeah, it's sick. It's so it's one of the first joints that show your charisma, you know what I mean, bro, and show your personality through video, you know what I mean, man.
First time I've ever tried to write anything funny in in a comedic style of writing. So yeah, it was a mad experience.
And you doubled down in the video too, bro. You played it perfect. Your personality that you gave off in the track, you played it off perfect in the video too. You know what I mean, bro?
It wasn't hard to do.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying, bro? But it's at the you see at the start which we'll touch into, the wordplay videos you started with, you know what I mean, the Oz rapper names and stuff. How you're not used to what you're doing on camera yet and shit, you know what I mean? And then you come out with that and I was like, there he is, you know what I mean, bro?
I swear, camera confidence is one of the weirdest things, you don't ever think of as becoming a rapper. You never think of that. Once you actually get thrown in front of a camera, it's so weird. I'm always jealous of people who just look good on camera straight away.
But I don't think anyone really looks good on camera straight away.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
It's just us, bro. We're just shocking at it.
No, but even me, bro, when I first started doing music videos and shit, man, when I shot my first music video, bro, in the first take, I had to time out because I got so anxious I couldn't breathe and continue singing my lyrics, you know what I mean, bro? So Yeah, man. Like, say, like it's a pretty like daunting thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, bro. But like, yeah, you've got the nail on the head now, bro. That's why. But how did that all come about, bro? Your relationship with all the Tassie boys up there and shit.
So it's kind of like, I don't even really know. It kind of fell together. So like, I've always been a big fan of like Grills and Dunn D and like, you know, some of the big older
goats
in Tassie, of course.
Yeah.
And you probably remember those old like Aussie hip hop. Like dope rappers on Facebook.
Of course, we had Deno on, bro.
Of course, I actually fucking chopped that clip up.
Yeah, you did. Shout out, by the way, shout out Erik. He edited the Deno podcast, the fucking legend, and now he's on the podcast, the fucking legend.
From behind the camera to in front of it.
Yeah, on God. Yeah, facts.
But yeah, bro, fucking.
Sorry, bro.
Out, bro. It's good as.
Yeah, that was good as. Yeah.
Stumbled across one of Lockie's videos in Aussie hip hop, I'm pretty sure. And like, if you've been in that group for a long period of time, you know it takes a while to find something decent, you know.
Because it's a toxic fucking
people are just it's cooked.
Bro, like how much you've heard that this like dope rappers on Facebook page come up in this podcast a few episodes now, bro. Like, and have you ever heard anything good about it? Once every time it's bro.
This might be the first. This might be the first.
It's fucked. Yeah,
it might be the first because that's like, I found one of Lockie's videos in there, and I think just commented on it, gave him props or something like that. And just kind of like over time, I think he kind of did the same thing. And I kind of like noticed that there was a fair bit of talent down in Tassie, just online. And I ended up going down to Tassie to work like with my mate, help him start up a new office for a business down there. And I was down there for 2 weeks, and then when I was down there, I sent a few messages out just to people that I'd only interacted with online, just through music. And they were all cruisy as. Like, I ended up just going, oh, well, I'll just end up booking another week. So I didn't book my flight.
So you're there for a month.
Back.
Yeah,
I went for 3 weeks instead. And literally just went couch hopping and just crashed around with
sick,
just
bro.
other rappers and artists and stuff like that. And everyone was welcoming us. Didn't book a hotel for the rest of the time I was there.
That's mad.
Just started putting tracks together and shit.
Shout outs to Tassie.
Yeah,
the hospitality, huh?
Word,
the hospitality is sick, and they're really about it, man. Like, they're really about the hip hop down there. Like,
you can tell, bro. I mean, it's Greeley at the end of the day as well. He's like the head of.
It takes obviously a long time to build a scene like that, but it's so like alive. And I don't even mean just from like people like our age, you know, like there's kids all the way up to, you know, people in their old age who are rocking up to the gigs and
sick,
and you know, buying the merch and supporting the young fellas, and it's
nice.
it's sick to see.
I seen I'm pretty sure it was Lucky Hammer. Greeley posted about it today. He's got a album coming on the way with like 60 artists or some shit.
I think probably gonna be one of the biggest collaborative albums.
Have you got joints on it?
No. It's a Tassie hip hop.
So strictly Tassie hip hop. I thought it was like strictly Oz rap. Okay, yeah.
So they've got 60 artists. I think that includes musicians playing instruments and things like that.
Crazy.
But there's like a crazy amount of rappers on it. Lockie's production on it is insane. I've heard a few tracks. I've had the pleasure to hear.
Wow.
And there's definitely going to go down as, I think, you know, one of the biggest. I'm pretty sure. Like, I can't think of any albums with 60 people on it, eh? So I think it might be the biggest collaborative project coming out of
Australia. Definitely in Australia.
Numbers and names.
And like in America, like worldwide, like maybe, but in Australia, definitely. Do you know what I mean? The only one, like
in the hip hop scene. Like, I can't think and branch out into, you know, all these other.
Obviously, metal bands, it's like warranted. You know what I mean? You got to have a whole band and shit, like recording instruments and stuff. You know what I mean? Like. But bro, that's huge. In hip hop, it's unheard of, man. You know what I mean? That's just going the extra mile, the extra effort that not a lot of people will care to go. Do you know what I mean, man?
No, Lockie's a don. For anyone who doesn't know Lockie Hamill, he's like, he records people, he'll produce the beat for you, he mixes and masters the song, and then he'll take you out, he'll shoot the video clip for you, and then edit the video clip. And not only that, he's a weapon on the mic. He's just dropped his own first solo album. So just if you haven't, go check him out,
bro. Shout out Lockie Hamill, bro. Dead set. No, we gotta have him on the potty whenever he comes down.
There's a lot of talent that comes out of Tassie, you know. Like,
it's just such a slept-on fucking state, bro. You know.
But I find that it's all old school syllable rap, and that's the shit that I like. You know, it's like how you rap. You know, I love it.
I don't know. I don't want to say that other areas have forgotten about their roots of hip hop, but they're very
Influenced.
in touch with kind of like, you know, the people who paved the way, and they're very like they pay respects to the people who have come before them, and they're very original, you know, like no one's trying to make music like the next guy.
Yeah.
They're all really staying
looking for something that's unique to them, sort of.
Yeah, I think a lot of waves, especially coming out of like West Sydney and stuff like that, even Melbourne now as well. Like a lot of people are kind of just hopping on the same sound because that's what's doing well.
Well, this is the thing too, bro. Like you have like, you know, the Sydney sound, you know, the Melbourne sound, you know what I mean? Tassie, you don't really know it yet. You know what I mean, bro? Like it's slowly starting to creep up on us now. You know what I mean? Over the last couple of years, I'll say actually. Yeah. But like it's like a sound do you know what I mean? Like
well, I've even heard a couple of old like Tassie heads, you know, say that there isn't a Tassie sound.
Yeah.
You know, because everyone is staying true to what their music they actually want to make, and it's no one really does.
But maybe that is the Tassie sound, bro. Maybe that
individual,
staying true to yourself, uniqueness. Maybe that's the Tassie. Don't worry, Tassie, we got you. We figured it out for you.
I think that's probably partly why I've been so drawn to the scene down there. And I don't know. I just really.
It seems like such a family fucking vibe when you're up there and shit, bro. And you know what I mean? Like,
obviously, I can't speak for Tassie. You know, I've only had my short-lived experiences.
Yeah,
when
we're going so deep into Tassie.
So,
yeah.
So like, you know, I can't really speak on behalf of the state, but just from what I've seen, you know, it makes me want to keep coming back. Yeah. So like, I got big love for the Tassie scene.
For sure, shout out Tassie.
I just want to take it back even further than that. You know, coming from Newcastle.
Yeah,
like, where did it
Dane.
start? Like, you know, what were your influences into the scene? What made you want to start rapping?
So it's actually
was it Mason Dane because you're from Newcastle?
Yeah. Wait, funny enough, I actually shout out Mason Dane. I went to Lambton High School with him.
Oh, word, no shit. Shout out Mason. I'm only playing.
Yeah, bro, like, I think his older sister was like in my class. We weren't like tight or nothing. We were just acquaintances, like just knew each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like
crazy
to see a kid that I went to school with just dropping songs
just
with
T-Pain. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, absolutely killing it. Shout out to Mason as well. But so born in good question though, why I got into hip hop, because it's a funny one. But I was born in Gosford, which is like an hour north of Sydney, and then when I was 5, moved up to Newcastle, and both of my parents are actually deaf, so like music as an influence doesn't exist like in my family. Oh. So like,
shout out to Millsy.
Shout out Millsy. Millsy's deaf as well.
Yeah. No, we can relate, you know, like, you know, Millsy doesn't listen to any music, doesn't, you know, but he loves podcasts, thankfully, you know.
Yeah, and our subtitles are crazy, they're good as, bro, you should
say good thing for subtitles, but
but
yeah, so it's funny, I never really had like an influence in the house, so it wasn't really until school age, and I guess probably like, you know, when I was in year 4, 5, probably started, you know, with the Eminems, 50 Cents, all the like big American names and stuff like that. And there was like a couple of local rappers and stuff like Nathan Talakai and
Talakai. Yeah, shout out Talakai. Yeah,
put me on my first show.
That was recent. That was only like a year or two ago, eh?
Yeah. I've done a few shows and stuff since, and but yeah, shout out to Tala for that was actually my first gig at Laundry Bar, and it was his first interstate show. Headliner.
I feel like we were there.
I think I missed that one.
Was I there?
Possibly.
I feel like I was there.
Yeah, you were out there like all the time.
Too much. Too much.
Had to break his leg to get him away from there.
And now I don't go back.
And he used to go under the name of Blocks. And
Talakai did?
Yeah. And I remember when I was at Waratah Public School, there was like a couple of kids, you know, passing around on, this is like back in the day, like Bluetooth and songs to each other on like a little like E63 or something. And like I just kind of like, I just thought, oh fuck, this is cool. Like this is a kid from this area, just like, and
spitting.
Like, just like really got like deep into the lyrics, because he like kind of, you could tell he was writing to like express some stuff, and like people who, you know, like it was, I won't speak on his behalf, but it was a lot of personal songs that were coming out and stuff, and I like really got into it, and just kind of started looking around, and I think probably by the high school age of like 12, 13, I was kind of like fully branching through, like checking everyone out in the Aussie hip hop scene and stuff like that. But never,
so Talakai got you started on hip hop technically.
No, in my area, like he was kind of like the reason why I guess I got more like into, I guess, following the scene so closely. But yeah, definitely as a young kid, he was one of the first kids that I saw like doing it.
Yeah, spitting.
And he was definitely an inspiration, and like Bailey Squires and Jerome Cox. They actually started rapping like early into high school or something, I think. And yeah, they were putting out a couple of songs and people were sharing those around.
Wow.
And, yeah, I was just kind of became a fan of the scene.
And how old were you around this age when you were like?
Yeah, 12, 13.
Yep.
Just became a fan of the scene, never wrote anything or anything like that. And it wasn't until 16, 17 or something like that. A couple of my mates, shout out to Luke Strong and Jacob Lorello.
Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to all of the boys from the Sunny. If you know what the Sunny is, fucking, if you know, you know. But
if you don't, not a shout out to you then.
If you don't, it wasn't meant for you anyway, so fuck off.
But yeah, fucking, a lot of people have been through the Sunny, so they know what I'm talking about. But
what is the fucking Sunny?
Hey?
What is the Sunny, bro?
Okay, I'll just say it. It's a sun room in the back of this house. So I wouldn't say it was a trap house, but my house was kind of the
sesh house.
There was 10 cunts there every day, smoking up. And
yeah, the sesh den, the sesh
I was
den.
a little bit of a fucking, I was fucking...
You loved it.
Yeah, I loved it. But the Sunny, and yeah, it just kind of became this just inside joke. It was just the Sunny, because there was just so many stupid memories and so many dumb things that happened in that room. But anyway, I don't know why the fuck we got onto that. We got onto that topic.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Sunny, yeah.
But yeah, bro.
Shout out to Sunny.
Luke and Jacob Lorello came over and they were freestyling and they were like spitting bars, and we were on the piss one night and I was just like, fucking... I don't know. I think it was kind of like a cockiness thing. I was like, I reckon I could fucking write something.
Ego. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like writing, and I like got probably 12, 16 bars down or something like that. And I was spitting it, and they were sort of like hyping me up, giving me props and stuff like that, and didn't know what to think of it. Woke up the next day, and I was reading through it, and I was like, fuck, I could... Like, now sober, I was like, I could write something better than this. And kind of like, I just got this weird competitive edge with myself.
Yeah,
nice. I just like, was just writing. I didn't release anything for ages. And fucking, yeah, just over time, I think it was like 2-3 years until I even put up like a Facebook video. And then...
was it always like that witty wordplay from the start, bro? Or was it...
That's what attracted me to it, bro. Yeah, like, because I don't know what it was about it, but I just thought that it was so cool that the English language could even like do that.
Twist
sometimes.
that way and bend. Yeah, it's cool to think about it that way. Yeah,
mean two things, and everyone understands what you're talking about. And I don't know, like it's just, I don't know why, but yeah, that wordplay in particular was kind of what got me into the idea of writing. The longer I wrote, I guess, and realised that it could be a form of expression, you can get some serious opinions out, whatever, like different styles have come into play.
Outlet sort of situation.
But yeah, like a lot of people still, bro, as you said before, mention that wordplay video where I put all the rappers' names and just did.
And then you fucking did that shady scheme thing as well recently, bro. Like,
it's insane, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah, Wombat. Shout out to Wombat. He was giving me big props.
I saw, bro. Yeah, congratulations, G.
I had a chat with him after his gig in Melbourne, and he's a legend. He's a fucking
Wombat's are done. That's actually second podcast we shot in a row of someone calling Wombat a legend and shit.
Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, he's never given me anything but respect. So
shout out Wombat.
Yeah, sounds like a humble bloke, you know.
Yeah, I'd love to get him on. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be sick. He's got a story to tell. Like his podcast with Spanian was hectic. Yeah,
word. Actually, I forgot he even did that. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
But yeah, that was like one of the first things, that wordplay video that I put out. That like it wasn't the first video, but it was the first thing I think is on my Instagram account. And that's what I still get people coming up to me today. Oh, you did that thing with like all the rappers.
It was crazy, bro. Let's be honest, man. Like who's done that? Like with Oz rapper names, bro.
It's
like
funny because like it sounds like but it was just kind of first to the jump. Like if anyone else thought of that idea, anyone else could have done it.
I don't know, because if it wasn't like delivered as good, written, like anyone else could have done it, but if it wasn't executed as well as you executed it, bro, like
fair.
you know what I mean? Like,
I appreciate it.
Would have been a different situation.
But not everyone can just think like that, bro. You know?
Yeah. There's levels, bro. You know what I mean?
But when I look at it, it's not even some of my most intricate wordplay. It's just like using their names as, like it was more word association than wordplay for the most of it, which is just kind of filling in the blanks in the sentence using their names and telling a story and making it make sense. But
that's what was the craziest thing about him, because like It makes it sound like it's nothing, bro. Like anyone can do it, but like, bro, like no, it was actually.
Just tell a story. Just
just
chuck
fill in the blanks, man. Dot to dot. Fucking. Bro, somewhere in some country, the CIA are in a room. There's a fucking pinboard with a fucking photo of you and a whole lot of red yarn. Fucking.
I'd love to see it.
They're like, he's too smart. We gotta get rid of it. We gotta get rid of it.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, no, fucking over. Sorry, yeah, continue, bro. Yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah, that was kind of like what. So actually, funnily enough, it's coming back to Talakai. He was the reason I posted my first thing on Facebook because he put a competition up. It was like a Tala feature comp. And it was like to get a feature off him basically. And yeah, the video that I posted for that just like smashed it, and it's terrible. Like the audio, it's recorded off the phone. I'm just sitting there like rapping in a lounge room to the phone, and that's the audio and video that I put up. But yeah, it smashed it. It got like hundreds of likes, 16,000 views or something like that. And for my first post I've ever put on Facebook, and that was obviously a pretty big confidence boost.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I can do this, you know.
Fucking 100%, yeah.
I ended up winning the comp, and yeah, me and Tyler ended up doing a song. It's out on SoundCloud, and like it's an old one, but yeah, it's still fucking.
Did you just end up doing it at the Talakai show? You all song together. Imagine that full circle moment, bro. Like that would have been crazy.
Nah, I like shout outs to him for even getting me on the song. I think I still had heaps of growing to. I still do, but like I was still pretty early on in. I didn't know my way around a studio, bro. Like you know, you can tell there's plenty of growth needed in the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, his verse was hard. Yeah, it was.
But even he'd probably say the same thing about his verse, but he'd probably be like, yeah, you can hear in my verse. There's plenty of room. You know what I mean? Like artists be their own worst critics, bro. Yeah. Word. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a cool experience, and I think just like seeing obviously that do well was kind of, I was like, you know, okay, maybe there is an audience for it, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And
beautiful.
Whatever kind of comes to my head, I guess I'll put out.
Fucking oath, bro.
But yeah, so that's how it started with the Facebook videos. But yeah.
And then where was the transition there from? So you're posting fake videos.
Yeah, they weren't him.
You were
AI.
Chili's ahead of the game, bro. Yeah. So you were posting Facebook videos, right? They were doing real good. You're getting love. When did you transition from that and being like, okay, this is doing dope. Yeah. Let's get in the studio. Let's do this professional. Let's like record this professional track and see what that does.
So it wasn't actually till I moved down here. So
and when did you move down here?
2018.
Yep.
So how old were you then? Sorry.
19. 18.
True. Yeah.
Just
so,
about.
So how old are you now, bro?
24.
Yep.
So
you've been doing this for a bit, you know. It's not like you've been doing this for a bit. It's not like you just, you know.
Yeah, no, I've definitely been writing for a bit, and I like would encourage people to do the same thing. And I don't mean this as like, it might sound weird to some people, but I recommend practicing your craft before you release it to the world, because like there's so many people who start dropping straight away when it's like there's obviously a fair bit of buffer work needed. And by the time they've attained that skill, people have already like
written them off as a shit rapper. So 100%.
Their core possible fan base is not gonna even give them the chance.
It's actually a fucking such a good. That's so smart, bro. Yeah, very good point.
I think, and not to say that I was great, but I did definitely put a fair bit of work
before you went public.
Yeah, so I did have some, you know, practice with the multisyllabic schemes and actually like kind of like the.
Well, they say, bro, 10,000 hours. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
As corny as it sounds, but yeah, don't like write yourself off too early. If you're still like excited about the craft, and you know, just use that time to just hone it. And just,
make tracks, just don't release it to the world. You know, just practice. Yeah.
Dude, it's a form of it's also too because it's a form of maturity and being able to hold off. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because once you think you're the shit, bro, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of artists, like especially when they first, I mean, you know, bro, and whatnot, like that when you first get in the studio and you record your first tracks. Yeah. To you, bro, it's fucking amazing. You're gonna be the next fucking Jay-Z by tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna have a nap. By the time I wake up, I'm Jay-Z. Yeah. That's what, you know what I mean, bro? Like, and it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. But like,
you have to be your own worst critic, 100%. Yeah. And like, this is my advice. This is what I say to myself: is if I wouldn't listen to this song, just like if it weren't for the fact my name was on the song, then it's not a good song. If it's just, I think it's good just purely because I've made it. But it's like, would this be in my playlist if someone else made it? And it's like, if not, then the song still needs work.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the only way you can be really as harsh.
Like, is
with
this
yourself.
something I listen
Yeah,
to?
you gotta
So
really take yourself as a third person and like.
it's the best way to grow too, because you're also, not only are you being honest with yourself, but you're also you're getting you're putting yourself in the what's it called, the path of creating art that you love, not art that other people like. Because even asking
100%.
yourself that question, would I put this in my playlist,
100%.
is saying, is this music I like? You know what I
100%.
mean? So yeah, I like that. That's smart.
Definitely.
Bro, I want to bring up with you, yeah, I've noticed you're like one of those dudes that are either in the right place at the right time or just have incredible luck. Like, a story I want to touch on. I don't even know if you know about this story, but I do.
Story time. Let's
we
go.
do it. It's not even my story to tell. I'm going to bring it up so he can tell it. I wasn't there.
These cunts are all drinking beers in front of me, bro. I'm tonguing a beer, yeah. There's no beers left, is there? Nah. Yeah.
We should have bought some Jack, mate.
Yeah.
What was my story? You've knocked me off path.
Oh, I'm so
By
sorry.
talking
bro.
about beers.
I'm so sorry.
No.
Story that I haven't heard apparently.
Yes, yeah. I wasn't even there, bro. I'm just gonna. I was about to tell it, but then his addiction come out. No, okay, so. Well, yeah. Bro, so a story I want to touch on with you, yeah, is, I mean, we do our research here. I went on a little deep stalk this up, but you've talked to me about this story before, like a year ago or something. Tell the story how you fucking ended up in a lounge room with chilling it and one other person smoking a mix and kicking.
Yeah.
You know.
Good question, bro. Good question.
What the fuck?
So shout out to Tyson Jarvis and fuck.
Like, just in a lounge room and not even a studio, just in a house, just chilling with.
That was my old house. That was actually.
He came to your house.
That was the fucking Sunny that I was talking about at the start of the episode.
Full circle, let's go.
But anyway, so yeah, it was random.
Chilling, it came to the Sunny. Fuck it.
Random as. So fucking. I was just literally like, I just finished work and my mate Tyson messages me. Shout out Tyson. He goes, "Oi, bruh, fucking, I think I'm going to pick Chillin' It up. Can I come round?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Bro, go check his fucking story or whatever." And he basically just said he was in Newcastle recording something and he wasn't going back to Sydney for like 6 hours. So he wanted somewhere to just kick it.
Yeah.
He came around and like had a mix. But yeah, essentially, he's put this story up, bunch of people have replied, and he's looked down and just picked Tyson out because he just thought that profile picture looked fucking like someone he could trust, I guess. And
sessionable client.
Just fucking basically just brought him around. And I had a couple of mates already at my house, and Baxter ended up, I don't know how he found out, might have been a story or something like that. Yeah, someone's probably posted it. And yeah, Baxter's like got on the phone. Actually, you kind of remind me of him a little bit sometimes. But
shout out Baxter.
Shout out Baxter. Hope he's a sick cunt.
Yeah, he's a sick
cunt. Cool.
One of my best mates. But he basically just comes over as well. And we were literally just chilling, talking, just having a chat, and he was just showing us like unreleased tunes, and this was actually like a pretty critical moment of time too, because this was just after they dropped Underrated, bro. But that was kind of, so like Chillin' It was getting his rise from like the One Breath One Take that was blowing up, and Wombat was getting his from, I believe it was Watch Out or Rise Up, and they were both kind of pumping, and everyone was doing shows and stuff together, and like the song it wasn't like the numbers that they're doing now, so it was just at this kind of like critical point where Chillin' It was kind of like on the rise, but he definitely hadn't blown yet, and we were just kind of kicking it and just like smoking
mental.
And he put like, he ended up like asking about who was a rapper in the room, like, because me and my mate Tyson were both
he's like, "I know one of y'all are rappers."
And then I ended up showing him some stuff, and he just went like, he was like, "What the fuck?" He got his live Instagram out, and then some chick made me an Instagram account and like sent me the email and password for it, and like was like, "Here you go," like had a screen recording of the Chillin' It live already posted on the account, and I don't know, it was just cooked.
What the fuck?
But yeah, fucking. Yeah, I don't know. It was super random, eh? And he just kicked it for a few hours, did exactly that, and then he went back down to Sydney. And
that's actually a pretty fucking crazy story.
Yeah.
You know what you think of it, like,
Out of all the people, he's just like, "Yeah, I'll pick you."
And just the timing of it, because that was like 2017, I think 2018, and obviously.
Have you seen him again since and been like, "Oh, you motherfucker," you remember? When
Oh nah, we've like mentioned in like comments and like a couple of chats online and stuff since, but not anything in person or
yeah.
but yeah, fucking, it was a spin out. Just kind of thinking back of it because of like, look what he's gone and done now, you know. He's like
facts,
fucking
bro, facts. The only time I spoke to Chillin' It, bro, he called me a noodle bat.
What?
Swear to you, he called me a noodle bat.
That's funny.
Yeah, we won't go into it, but yeah, he called me a noodle bat. No, shout out Chillin' It.
What even is a noodle bat?
I don't know, bro. Ask fucking Chillin' It, bro. Ask Blake, bro. I don't fucking know, man. Nah, bro. So I think we should get into the fucking. The hectic thing you just fucking did recently, bro. Like, played your part in something that I think will like, it's like big in Oz culture for years to come. It was a big return for Oz battle rap in a big way.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's been dead for many years. I mean, when we're all like very similar in fucking age. When we were growing up, it was Got Beef. It was fucking what's the other one?
It depends if you're watching international or just Australia, but yeah, there's fucking so many battle leagues, man. There's some little battle leagues that I used to watch.
But they were
Australia
going just crazy, like back in,
man.
you know, when I was in like year 7, year 8, probably like same for you and shit.
Yeah.
You
I think I was
like,
in year 7 when the Cursor 360.
I was in year 7, year 8 when that drops. Yeah.
And yeah, fucking Greeley obviously hosted that, and he's the one bringing it back.
I mean, Dunn D, bro. Remember when Dunn D said he's like you only remembered as the fucking cunt. He hosted the Cursor 360 battle.
But Greeley got the rebuttal on him hard for that too. So
bro.
Sick. But
bro, yeah, no. Let's go into that, man. So. How did that come to fruition? Did Big Grills give you the call and be like, "Oi, you're gonna fucking"?
No, it was Dunn D. So
word, sick.
So
yeah. Shout out Dunners.
Yeah, he gave me a message and he just asked if I'd be keen to battle at next event and to battle CHAZZA and fucking
big battle too, bro. Big battle. Yeah,
like, big name. Shout out to CHAZZA.
A UK dude who has admittedly done a lot for this scene. You know what I mean? I know a lot of. We'll go into it because I want your opinion on it too. We won't go into it, but I know a lot of people are a bit. Double-sided on him talking about himself a little too much, but you know what I mean. Like we know how much you've done, brother. Like
I did not even mention that before this podcast.
I've been seeing it. Well, even CHAZZA said that he's gonna on his story. He said I see a lot of takes on his stuff. You know,
the last round, I think anyone can say it was pretty polarizing. It's like you either loved it or you didn't love it, and
I neither. I respected it.
Yeah,
I respected it. You know what I mean? Because it's all true. He's done a lot for the Australian scene, and you can cringe at it, you can love it, but you gotta respect it.
No, 100%.
I have nothing but respect for the bloke after the battle. I'm stoked he came prepared as well, because like I thought, being so much less I guess known as an online personality, he could have thought, oh fuck, they gave me like a no name. You know?
Yeah.
He could have just rocked up unprepared, but we put on a fucking mad battle, and that's all I could.
Yeah, you did.
So that's stoked about that. But yeah, just being a part of it was fucking crazy. But yeah, Dunn D hit me up, just asked if I was keen, and I said yeah, fucking oath. We had like 3 months to prepare or something like that. I had a bit going on at the time. Actually no, I found out about the battles first. But yeah, I had a death in the family just after.
Oh, sorry to hear, bro.
No, fucking it's life, man. But yeah, so I was kind of taking a bit of time, with family and obviously whatnot. So, like, I think, about 2 months out, started prepping for it. And, it was the weirdest experience ever to go from rehearsing and writing about someone, like, all this shit that I'm going to say to them and, like, scream in their face.
Yeah.
And then, like, doing it in, like, a room full of 200 people dead silent waiting for the
who are fans of this shit. You know what I mean? Who are fans of this shit. So you better show up type of situation.
It's the best thing I've ever done. Like, it's the biggest adrenaline rush ever. And like, I will say, like, from my own personal opinion, I reckon CHAZZA out-delivered me. His structure and timing was better than me. And but just like, obviously I know his opinion is he won. I know my opinion is that I won.
My opinion is you won.
I
Look,
appreciate it, bro.
Look, my opinion is straight up is because you won, but it's not because we're mates, you know. Like,
Culture shows opinion is Erik
I
won.
watched it, and I watched it with a couple boys, and they all said, like, nah, bro, your mate killed it. And I was like, yeah, yeah.
Bro, yeah. No, shout out CHAZZA. All love
CHAZZA killed it as well.
all
You
love
can't say,
CHAZZA.
you know, like he definitely
Bro,
killed
yeah,
it.
no one got bodied. That's
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
it was a
100%.
fair as fuck fight, but I think at the end of the day, I think you took the flag home at the end of the day.
No, cheers.
In
just
terms
feel
of
like
delivery,
yeah.
like cadence as well, bro. Like even when like you knew when the line was dipping to go dip, like, you know what I mean, bro? Like that's battle rap to me.
Yeah,
bro. You know what I mean?
I felt like there was more insults you threw, you know.
Yeah.
That was the thing, and I guess I might have had a bit of an advantage in that sense because he's got more stuff online about him, so it's easier
you have
to
more ammunition.
more
To,
angles
yeah,
on it.
yep,
So
yep, yep.
he's got to like write all this shit about. You know, he can dig up my
Your appearance,
15,
really.
my 15 songs on YouTube or whatever. Yeah, he exactly picked apart my appearance, which honestly I thought was funny as fuck. And all my mates back home, that's the one they gave me shit for because they know the cunt that broke my nose. So that round actually cracked me up. The round like coming in about my nose, that actually was funny as fuck. But yeah, I think that was the main thing because I was.
Did you see it coming or not?
Nah,
Yes,
bro. I tried to think of like some rebuttals and stuff, and he didn't do any of them.
Completely unpredictable. I don't.
Yeah, there was a couple rebuttals I had sort of like half ready, and he didn't hit any of those like disses that I expected. But that was, I think, I guess it depends on what kind of you prefer to watch, but I think that's why I liked my approach better was because there was more dissing, and that's what I want to hear in battle rap.
Yeah, same.
It's the fucking rudest people on earth, you know.
Yeah,
And,
exactly. And the funniest and the wittiest. You know what I mean,
exactly,
bro? Yeah.
But yeah, I think like and respect everything he said, or not everything. There was a couple of caps in there, but everything he said about building the scene and what he's done for the scene was true, and all the people he mentioned, I'm sure will co-sign for for what he's done and things like that. But yeah, I just I was there to take the piss out of him and have a laugh. And
do you remember like 2-3 years ago when Cursor and JUF dissed him on a podcast or some interview? No. I watched it today. I didn't watch. I didn't watch the diss.
Never seen it, but I saw it today. Yeah.
When I was doing a bit more of Eric's research this morning.
It came up, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. So it was. I didn't see the diss because I couldn't find the clip. Right, like Cursor has literally like 2 interviews available publicly.
Yeah.
Right. Like, but so I couldn't find the diss, but it was Chaz's video from like 2-3 years ago. And he's like, it was something to do with the JUF, and this is when Chazz was only doing reaction videos, right? And it was that JUF and Cursor weren't happy with the fact that he was giving negative reactions to them at the time because they were saying shit like reaction videos can influence people too much, blah blah blah. Yeah. Which obviously it can. That's the reason for reaction videos. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I'm like, oh, fuck, bro, like before he even got. Before he was even battle, I'm hating on Chaz, bro. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna shut up. But no, it's actually all love to Chazza, bro. Even though you know what actually would be sick to see Chazza on something like I saw Greeley was talking to Louis Spears about a fucking. Do you remember? You know how they do it in America, like with big celebrities, like they did one for Charlie Sheen, Justin Bieber, the roast of like Charlie Sheen, the roast of Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
Right, so. Get this right. Imagine like the roast of Cursor. Right, this is what Greeley was saying. Imagine the roast of Cursor, right? So you got like Louis Spears, Frenchie, like some hectic Australian comedians and other like funny battle rappers, right? And then at the end, like they all get up and roast Cursor. You just see the cunt sitting there with a big grin on his face, and at the end of it, he gets up and he roasts all the cunts. Imagine that shit.
That would be iconic,
bro.
Break the Aussie hip hop internet,
bro.
For sure.
All the mainstream fucking media are like. I'm worried about these like big commercial names, but if you want to break shit, that's how to do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, literally.
They're like blacklisting hip hop and shit, all this stuff. They just embrace it and actually get like,
Yeah, bro. Literally, yeah, bro. No, so back on the battle, bro. So like, were you fucking? How do you prepare for something like that? Like, did you have any experience battling before this? None.
Yeah, first battle, and they're like, I don't know. I've never done stand up, but that's the only thing I could try and compare it to in terms of like what it feels like. But the preparing for it is like kind of funny because like writing the punchlines and everything like that, they kind of just like over time, over 2 months of rehearsing it, they just kind of go stale. Like they don't hit when you're just walking around in your lounge room. Just like, you kind of forget what you've written about the person. And that's what fucked me up with my like timing and stuff. Was like I didn't like prep the amount of crowd laughter or like
the time.
That was the one criticism that I had. I reckon Chaz was very smooth with his delivery. He was very good like that. But I just think that your punchlines and your disses got the laughs and got that reaction. It got the crowd going. That's what it's all about, you know.
But all props to CHAZZA too, because you got to think he'd be very, very good and used to being in front of an audience, because that's literally his job. He sits in front of an audience every day. You know what I mean? So, of course, his delivery, the timing was going to be a little bit more in terms because he knows it more. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But being your first battle, bro, I think it was still pretty fucking.
I believe it was Chaz's first battle too. I think he said he's done like some grime clashes and stuff, but never an acapella.
I'm trying to think. So. Because what I'm picturing in the mirror, bro. Someone asked me to battle, I'm fully 8 Mile on that shit. Like I'm in the toilets beforehand. I'm boffing. I'm like, I'm probably opening the stall where someone's taking a shit, and I'm like, but you know what I mean? Boffing on them. You know what I mean, bro? But like, so did that kick in at all? Was it? How would you? Because you've done live shows and I've seen you perform live. You're a killer. Like, you know what I mean? Cheers, but so, how would you compare it to the nerves and the preparation in that?
I don't know. I didn't feel nervous on the day until I was like already started, man. It was weird. It was like I felt sweet, and I think Chazza said the opposite. I think he got the nerves before, and then as soon as he got up, it was sweet. But yeah, it was weird. I felt sweet. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna smash him. Fucking walked in confident and then like. I think it was when I noticed my timing start going off from the crowd or something. Like from when I was like, oh fuck, I didn't get my breath right there. And now I'm out of breath for the punchline, and it's like, oh fuck. And I think that's what kind of got to me. So you'll see in the third round, I'm heaps more comfortable and fluent with the time than I am with the first round. But the preparation is the weirdest thing, man. Yeah, just to go from like, you know, trying to imagine and emphasize screaming these insults at someone who's not in the room, you know, like it's super strange, bro. It's like the weirdest fucking feeling. But then to just have it translate and correlate to like how you envisioned the joke to be 2 months earlier in front of the crowd, and you actually get the eruption of laughter. Yeah, it's the like I can't explain the feeling. The adrenaline rush. It's like a mad euphoric feeling. And like especially when it's a joke, like when it's just pure laughter in the room. There was one part, like my favorite thing about watching the battle back with CHAZZA, because I've watched it a few times now, is watching Greeley, Bias B, and Dunn D's face, because they're like sort of center screen. Just watching how they react to it, because if you can kind of get a props from them, you know that feels good.
Bro. There's a few times Greeley like nodded and shit, bro. Like There's
one part,
especially bro. Sorry, not to cut you off, but even like the clip you put on Instagram, bro, where the bar about his platform that he's built, not for any subscribers, not converting to views into in shit, bro. Bro, Greeley's face when you said that, he's like. Legit. There was one bar that was like, you've got a frame like mine and a stained old mind. How do you get the body of a child and the head of a pedophile? And no one expected it, bro. It was just one of those stupid kind of reactions. And out of pocket shit.
Watching the video back, I watched it like 4 or 5 times, and it wasn't till the last time I watched it. I watched Dunn D in the background. He full does a 360 in the crowd, and I fucking cracked up. He just feels like and does a spin, and just saying shit like that when you get props like that from just someone you've grown up listening to and sort of like only seeing on screens, and now being down there kicking it with the Tassie boys quite a bit. It's fucking sick. Back to the battle. I don't even know. Don't know what to say in terms of preparation. It's sort of like prepping for a song, but you can't imagine how the performance is going to be.
That's what I was saying. How would you compare it to say a live set?
It's heaps more like, imagine doing an a cappella live set. So it's like,
no.
I like what you said before. Stand up is good.
Comparison. No beat. There's no auto tune. You're not getting any reverb on your mic. There's nothing like that. You know, it's just purely the dead silence of the crowd, and they make sure that people aren't talking as well. So it's like dead silence.
You hear Greeley yell, "Hold it down!"
And yeah, it's just your voice and 200 people staring at you, waiting for the punchline.
Literally, like, make me laugh,
Yeah,
motherfucker. Yeah,
Like,
literally.
when it's just building up and you just don't know, it's a weird feeling. And it's
Oh,
just like,
bro, see, I can feel it now, bro. Like, as the button, you're like,
it makes you want to not deliver it as hard because you're wigging out thinking, oh, it might not work. But if you lack on the delivery, that's going to cause it to fail.
So you almost got to come in confident either way,
you're
but
in this battle of minds and you're like, I just got to fucking.
You're like,
scream
fuck it. If they hate it, they hate it. If they love it, they're like, yep.
Just commit to how you rehearsed it.
And you did, bro. You actually, like, the
100%.
cadence is everything, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I definitely committed to how I rehearsed it, but yeah, the breathing and timing is just.
Well, that's not something that you can plan for when you didn't know that it was going to be exactly. Now that he's a vet, bro. Don't get it twisted.
No, yeah,
Round 2, come rematch.
Keen has to battle again. Can't say too much, but I am writing another battle currently as we speak.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
Got an exclusive again here on Culture, huh?
Yeah. Let's go.
I can't say too much, but no, we'll look forward to it. I'll be keeping eyes out for that.
I think it's the same battle that was just spoken about on the last episode that Dimmy was telling us about. He's on as well.
Possibly. Putting 2 and 2 together, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll see me battling again, definitely.
Hell yeah, bro. You know, I've heard the word battle so many times in the last like 5 minutes. You know what? You know what's going through my head? Do you remember that? I can't remember who Greeley was versing. But it's a battle from way back in the day, and one of his bars were literally just battle. Do you remember it? It's Greeley versus it was Greeley's bar, but I can't remember who he was versing. He's like battle. You have a personality of a house brick, house shit.
Fuck, that's gonna piss me off not thinking of who that was, because I'm pretty sure I watched that in preparation. For the battle, because I went deep into the battles. I was like watching all the like
doing your homework, bro. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, just fucking. Inspiration.
Got to come prepared, bro.
Like, I wanted to work out because Australia and American battle culture is super different. So America is it's all about bars, a lot about the gun bars, and it's like rap Olympics type shit, which I like. Don't get me wrong, it's impressive, and I respect anyone who can do it. But I love the Aussie take the piss, like you know, just it's a comedy show. Basically.
Yeah, you got to be there. You got to actually be there to embrace the vibe. Like I went to the. What was it? The Cogs and Dunn D at Billboards, bro.
I actually noticed that. Yeah, I saw you in the back of the video. Yeah, I noticed that actually.
Yeah, but is that the one where you're at the front of the stage?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I was in all sorts that night, bro. Yeah. But yeah,
fucking
bro.
everywhere.
Yeah, but like seriously, you got to be there to really get that vibe. Like
it's hard to explain.
Yeah, you gotta. It's completely different to a live set, bro. It really is. Like it's. I don't know. Like it might be completely like.
Well, it's interactive in a sense because the crowd has to kind of almost feel when is the right time to react and laugh because they don't want to be interrupting the shit. But it's almost like it's the synchronicity between the artist and the crowd. Like it's like, okay, my time, now go. My time.
Yeah.
Give me back the mic.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. It's like it's in like this perfect synergy. Whereas when you're listening to music, you can make noise and you can cheer and chant, jump up and do whatever. It doesn't have to be in sync. As long as you're showing support, the artist is going to be cheering.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's got, if you structure your bars weird and you put the punchline on the wrong line,
the crowd's going to let you know.
Yeah, like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
like, he's choking.
Yeah, fucking glad that that didn't happen. Fucking couldn't imagine just having that feeling. That would have
been your villain arc,
that
bro.
That would be a gut drop.
You would have come back to Melbourne a different man, bro. A different man.
And I knew, bro, like everyone would want to see CHAZZA's battle, and like fuck, it's done good numbers. It's on like 5.5K views or something.
Fuck, there you go, bro. Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, I got to obviously come prepared. And we came with completely different angles, which I love, like styles. I mean, we both came with a bit of comedy, both came with the bars, but completely out of the box, like two different zones that we came from.
100%.
But I think we came with the same attitude to the battle.
You can feel that. You know what I mean? You can definitely feel that. Yeah.
Because you hyped it up a bit. You know, fuck you, I'm coming for you. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You know, I literally,
bro,
at the start, I didn't know if it was real or fake. How serious they were being. I had to message this guy. I was like, oh, is it fuck this cunt or is it like not fuck this cunt?
Yeah, you have 9 million other people, bro. Literally, more people messaged me about what's my beef with CHAZZA than about the battle with CHAZZA. Like, I was like, oh, he's just you know.
He's just a shit cunt, bro.
I've had full people like blowing up at me like, what have you done for the fucking scene? Fucking like rah rah. And then I just drop the link to the fucking tickets. I'm like, I'm battling him next month.
Oh shit! What do they say after that, bro?
Big apologies.
Yeah, of course, backpedal. Yeah, every time, fucking
but,
oath, bro.
But yeah, it's all love to the people who did that. But fucking.
Well, I mean, it worked. That's what you were trying to get them to do, I guess.
It was funny though, because when you're writing about someone for long enough, it's weird. You get into this weird mindset of almost like leading up to the battle. Like, don't get me wrong, we had a beer afterwards and we're sweet. But when you kind of leading up to this, it's like, fuck this guy. Like, it's like, I've written all this shit. I know I'm about to scream it in his face and I want to win. Like, fuck
bro,
it.
100%. It's like
in the mood. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's like fighting. It's like boxing, bro. It's like when you get in the ring, like you might not have a personal problem with that fucking fighter, but when you're in the ring, it's fuck that person until that final bell's done. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise he's gonna kill me if I don't kill him. Sort of situation. It's like, go hard. You know what, bro? Now I want to fucking battle. Fuck. Me and you in the car park. How's this, bro? We're battling.
Call someone out, even if it's just for fun, man.
Call someone out. Who should I call out? I'll call someone out right now.
But I'm keen to say
YNG Mata. I'm calling you out right now. YNG Mata. Me and you battle rap.
That would be fucking sick.
Me and you battle rap, laundry bar, or
Marshall Street
or Macca's Playground. You decide, bro. You decide on the venue. DJ Deno will DJ it.
Yeah.
You're a pussy if you don't do it. Nike ticks, more like Nike pricks. Okay, I'm done now.
Nah, but yeah, fucking oath. If that happens, that'd be sick. Battle needs to come back because like the world's too politically correct at the moment. And we need to see some rude cunts just.
Yeah.
Some humor. We need some humor in the world,
bro.
They need to like not take themselves so seriously.
Exactly right, bro.
100%.
So what's next for fucking Erik Devine, bro? So we know you've told us you're definitely going to be battling again. You can't say too much on that.
Yeah, can't speak too much on it, like dates and stuff like that. But going to be battling again. I'm going to be jumping on the TMC media for a freestyle or a couple of one takes in a couple of weeks.
They're our cousins.
Yeah.
Culture Show. Yeah. Shout out Culture Sound. All love.
Recording a music video with Lockie Hamill next week. He's coming up to Melbourne to film for some other guys as well, I think.
Sick.
I'll probably be moving back to Newcastle for a bit later.
Really,
in the year.
bro?
Yeah, later in the year.
What's brought on the move?
Just a bit of family stuff going on. As I said, like a death in the family recently.
Oh, of course, bro. Yeah.
I just, I missed out on a lot of shit over the last 5 years, and I don't know. I won't go into like too deep or anything, but yeah, a bit like I don't hear much, I guess, and then when I go back, it's like, oh, I missed a bit. It's like, yeah, right. People haven't been like letting me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like every time I go back, something's changed, or like someone's gotten a bit worse, or this and that.
Of course. Yeah.
It's always good to be close to family.
Yeah, I want to go spend some time there, fucking maybe a year or two, and then maybe branch out again. Who knows? But I also want to like try and get, now that I've traveled around and I've seen like how cool the culture can be, I really want to try and like, I guess, unite Newcastle a bit more. Try and get people together a bit more, because it's like there's a dope scene there. There's heaps of talent there, but it's not as like a family unit. Yep.
Covering a bucket sort of situation.
Bro.
Yep.
Yeah, and shout out Tons. He's like an old OG from.
Do you think it's because, bro, like Newcastle, Sydney, like there's just so many big artists coming out of there, to where it's so much competition? You know what I mean? Like, do you think that's why they be feeling some type of way about each other?
I don't know. It's hard to say. Newcastle's kind of, I guess, I don't know if it gets lumped in with the Sydney scene. It's like, Is
Newcastle Sydney, or am I actually fucking stupid?
No, it's like 2 hours north, so it's.
So it kind of is, but kind of isn't.
People from Melbourne would just say, Sydney.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, like it's its own city, so it's like the Geelong.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I get you. It's like the outskirts. Yeah.
It's the big city next to the big city.
Yeah. Yeah. Good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's not really linked to the Sydney scene. Definitely not the Western Sydney scene. And like, there's a few people doing some stuff. I was about to say, shout out Tons. He's an OG from Newcastle. I'm keen to link up with him and like kind of get some stuff together.
Oh yeah, shout out Tons.
Back up that way. And yeah, like I know a bunch of people who are kind of recording music and stuff, but I guess not interacting with each other and not like really kind of pushing it or trying to like, I don't know. I guess I haven't been there for 5 years, so I haven't got to see what's happening on the ground.
Of course,
but I would love to see some more unity because there's always been a bit of tall poppy syndrome and people kind of just in it for themselves, I guess. And,
bro,
it's I don't know. It's
hopefully
cool.
the bit of the clout sort of thing from the
battle
will give you that, to give it the home, everyone come together. Hopefully,
who knows?
Quarter bases sort of.
But I just mean in the sense of like, because it doesn't even have to stem from that. As long as people are in it for the right reasons, like
Facts,
that's how places like THC, like down in Tassie, get built, is because everyone's in it because they love it and fucking they're doing it to escape other shit, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Well, bro, it's like shout out Take Flight podcast, by the way. I just watched their episode with JK47.
Yeah.
And they just put out a good clip of something he said in it. He's like, if you're in it chasing gold plaques and platinum plaques and shit like that, you're gonna have a fucking shit time, bro. You know what I mean? It's not what you need to be in it for or whatsoever. 100%. It's all for the love, it's all for the scene, and it's.
Greeley just shared that on his story, I think.
You saw it?
I think I seen that. Just when I was on my way here.
Yeah, they did just drop it today. So
true.
He's fucking crazy, JK47.
Yeah, man, he's a weapon on the mic too.
For real, yeah, 100%.
Absolute weapon.
So you're definitely battling again.
Yep.
So what's next in terms of singles? We got any projects coming soon, or?
So I got.
You're talking about the Lockie,
so filming a music video for that. I dropped a verse for Xander Elwood, just recently, and I've got a joint EP with Brother Pete coming. So
beautiful.
We've got, I think it's like 8 or 9 songs of just us, and then a couple extra songs with other people featured.
Sick.
So
do you have expected release for that joint EP?
we haven't recorded yet, so we've got all the songs just about finished, ready to go hit the studio and record. We're gonna probably go through Checkmate, I think, to record.
Yeah.
And fucking keen as to get it out, man.
Beautiful.
It's like because obviously Coffee Chop, that's the same bloke. Shout out Brother Pete. He gets a different style of writing out of me, bro. It's fucking, we kind of pick a topic and like what we're actually writing about in each song, and like there's a different song for every fucking like mood that you could be in, bro. It's there's some funny shit. That's what I love about. That's what I love albums like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some funny shit. There's some like thought provoking like shit. There's one song, like, I don't know if I should speak too much on it, but it's basically like this simple idea, and it's gonna be probably the most hippie shit you ever hear me say. But like, if every cunt literally just bought fucking like 3 different types of veggies or fruit seeds or whatever and just planted them in their nature strip out the front. Imagine, bro.
Homeless food.
Bro, imagine like literally every cunt just looks after 3 plants, bro. No one's ever going to buy fruit again. And bro, like just on the nature. And we've got this song, bro, that literally just describes how simple it would fucking be to do that. And like that's just one random.
You're a modern day Lil Dicky, bro. I'm literally modern day Lil Dicky. Yeah.
And it's just like, that's one angle, and then there's this other song where like rapping about being out in deep space and like fucking like all this weird shit. There's like one about just getting out of our small town and fucking off to the big city, which we've both sort of done now.
I love that shit. Yeah.
And just like heaps of different angles that we've taken it, and there's always like a bit of humor throughout.
Is there any like house like doof, doof? Imagine, bro. Imagine you on that shit. That would be crazy.
Nah, not really house, but there's a couple of like banger beats that I don't usually. I wouldn't have usually like picked out or like kind of thought of to jump on. I'm keen to get out another one that we've already got out, but we want to get the music video done before we fucking put it out. But it's a banger. It's the one about getting out of your city. And,
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Shout out to Brother Pete. Yeah, fucking, he's legend, man. He's one of the first people I was linking up with in Tassie with Lockie, and just fucking started making tunes, and fucking now he's living up here. So
he's up here now as well. Yeah.
He's living southeast side, and fucking.
True, that's where I'm from. Shout out, not anymore. Anything else you wanna?
What about shows, bro? Got any more shows coming up? Any in Melbourne I can come see?
Shit, I forgot. I even have that.
It's the last weekend of next month. I'm opening up for Cogs.
So fuck yeah, I'll be definitely coming to that. Yeah, man. I've actually seen that. I've been meaning to get tickets.
We were speaking to Dimmy about it last episode.
Yeah, Dimmy's on it as well.
Yeah,
he'll be supporting as well. And 27th, I believe, to 28th.
At Laundry, yeah.
Laundry, last weekend of July. And I got another event coming up, but you'll hear more about it soon.
Beautiful.
And then obviously, as I said, jumping on doing a couple of one takes. I can't remember. What else? Yeah, there's always music on the way. I've got fucking plenty of songs that I need to record. But I got a single coming out as soon as the video is ready to go. And just rolling with the punches at the moment.
Beautiful, bro.
Fucking getting work done. But yeah, looking at probably heading back up around September to Newcastle.
Fucking oath, bro.
Okay,
So
we'll keep killing it, bro.
Bro, yeah.
You are killing it, bro.
No, cheers.
100%. We gotta have a fucking like a catch up drinks or something before you head back to Newie, bro. Yeah, 100%. That'll be hard. But bro, I think we might call it there. Is there anything else you wanted to touch on before we call it, or?
Nah, yeah.
We've still got a little bit of time if you've got anything else you want to touch on.
Nah, yeah. Just thanks for fucking having me on, and
No, thank you for coming on, bro. No, yeah, there's for real.
Fucking no, not really too much else I wanted to touch on, but shout out to CHAZZA. Yeah, it was a fucking good battle. So
Shout out to CHAZZA, bro. We love you, man. We're just giving you shit, bro.
Get him on here to defend himself now. No.
You gotta come on and defend yourself now, bro.
Nah, big love to Newcastle. Shout out everyone who knows what the Sunny is. I guess everyone does now after that challenge.
You made the Sunny famous today, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You and Chilling It, the most famous people in the Sunny ever.
Shout out to the culture.
Bro, appreciate you, bro.
Bro.
All love, man.
Much
You
love.
know we always support everything you do, bro. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for coming on as well, bro. And when we'll surely have to get him. If you go in September, we're gonna get you fucking back on as soon as you get back to Melbourne, bro. If you're just down for holidays, some shit. Beautiful. Fucking oath, bro. I think we might call it there, bro. Thank you so much for coming on again, bro.
Thanks for having
And thank you so much to you cunts for fucking watching. We'll see you in another fortnight. It's been Nate 6, LB, and Erik Devine. Take it easy, fam. Peace.
Subscribe.
Fuck, I forgot to tell them to subscribe.